Hey everybody, this is Florence. We are out here in these digital streets, YouTube world, doing some testing this afternoon because I'm preparing for the summit that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. And I've asked a couple of my friends to come hang out with me and just see if we can level up a little bit. And so I'm so excited to have two of my favorite people out here in these streets joining us, and I want to get right into it. I don't know if I'm staying on time. I got a crew telling me what I'm doing, so y'all talk to me and let me know if I'm on time or if I'm off. But this is Purpose and Productivity. As I said, we're getting ready for a summit that's going to happen in a couple of weeks. And I want to introduce you first to a gentleman who I always tell him I didn't know anything about YouTube chapter markers until I watched one of his
Mm.
videos, which is still one of my favorite videos. But I also happen to be a moderator on his channel. So I'm hoping to level up my skill there. And he is one of those people who he's humble, but he's super smart and he tries to pretend that he's not. I'm going to let him tell you all about his background, but I want to welcome to the show Roy Richardson. Roy, welcome to the show. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm great. See, my background is repos gray with some shelves. Um, so that's my background.
Okay,
Um,
awesome. Tell us a little bit about you. Where your show, your what you do, and all of that.
so I try to go live every Tuesday night to talk about content creation topics. My focus is on kind of helping creators get through burnout, to help them also to get started and not be afraid of going live or recording videos. And trying to act as a mentor for folks, but a lot of times in the process that people are being mentors to me. So I really think it's creators helping creators is really what my mindset is.
Okay, awesome. Well, you do help in your own ways. You bring humor to lots of us who seem to be kind of humorless. I haven't figured out how to tell jokes and stuff, so one day that may come. We also have another gentleman who is actually this is his first time on Purpose and Productivity, and I had to have this gentleman on doing testing. Okay, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna be in trouble. But we do have a gentleman on. He is well known in the ATL. He is well known in media and broadcast and radio and all of that stuff, CES and all the other things. He also has a show which he'll share all about you. Welcome to Purpose and Productivity, Tall Boy. So glad to have you in the building with us.
What's happening? Can I play some? I don't want to start no mess, Florence,
Don't
because
don't
I
start don't
know.
start no mess. Don't start no
But
mess.
I like. Can I do it, please? Can I please do
Oh
it?
my God. Just one. I'm gonna let you do one.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Yeah,
Take me through that. Take me through that.
yeah. We here. How you doing, Florence? I'm here. Take me through that.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm
Glad
gonna
to
take you.
have you.
I'm gonna take you
Welcome.
through this storm. That's what I'm gonna do. Take you through that through this storm.
No worries. I am so excited to have these gentlemen here testing. We're doing some things in the background to level up how we show up and what we need to do and how we do it. It's not all visible, but I needed some folks to come on. So we're just going to chit chat. And if you have questions in the meantime, please feel free to go ahead and drop your questions in chat, and then one of the two of them will answer. It's not going to be me. It's going to be one of the two of them answering. I'm going to be taking notes, just so y'all know. I'm taking notes. So let's talk a little bit about what's new from your perspective in the world of content creation and your processes that you're following right now. Anything new, Roy?
Well, I'm really getting ready to change up things a lot for my channel. I've delayed it. I've been scared to do it, but I'm gonna do it. So expect a lot of changes. I am gonna be doing more shorts because It just seems to be that that's what the internet wants right now. It just and so I'm gonna try to do tutorials, really short tutorials as shorts, and then try to lead people to my long form content and working a lot harder to do a lot more recorded videos on my channel as well. So yeah, there's a lot of change going on, and I'm also backing away from AI. I had gone really deep into AI, and I'm pulling back from that now. So I'm getting less and less involved with AI. So
Mm,
fun
I'd
times.
like to dig into that. What about you? What about you, tall boy? What's happening in your world? Your content
I'm
creation
fresh off of
processes.
CES, so I'm still in here in the lab cutting up content. I literally posted 4 videos today in the playlist, just adding and cutting up and just showing people what I saw that makes sense for that adult audience that could be for themselves, their spouse, their significant other, their children, or maybe even a family member or a colleague. So right now that's where my focus is. I'm actually trying to learn how to edit in a software called Descript. I'm so accustomed to just going right into CapCut, and I said, you know what? I spent some coins in 2025, and we need to make best use of those coins. So since you spent it, you better learn it. So that's where I'm at.
Wow. I'm messing things up here, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, tall boy. I'm
Yeah,
messing some things up. But we're
I ain't her
testing,
favorite person.
so
Roy is her favorite
no,
person. That's why
no,
she
that's
got me
not
off the
it. I just
screen.
don't know
See,
how to
look
use
at
a
her. Just
computer.
cut me off. Cut me off.
No, come on, be nice to old person.
No,
Hey, tall
I'm
boy,
already
I
I'll be
actually
nice on Wednesday, not any other day. On Wednesday, I'll be nice. I'll be nice on
just a
Wednesday. Any other
just
day,
on
Imma
Wednesday.
give it to you
Okay.
real and raw.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Tall boy, you said you're how many years have you been going to CES? I know you've said it before, but I don't remember.
14 years, 15 years, yeah. I
Yeah.
missed 1 year. It was so crazy because I remember I got my 5-year badge. I think my first year was 2012, 2013, around that's why I said 14 or 15 years. I remember I got my 5 for whatever reason that year, I had made it 5 years consistently, and I had a little badge that said 5 years attending. And I saw a gentleman with a badge that said 30 years. And I was
Wow.
like, for the ones who are not familiar with CES, that's the Consumer Electronics Show. So we get a chance to see all the technology that is going to be either released that year, releasing in the first quarter, or maybe it's something that's a concept. So you get a chance to see it. So to see this man with a 30-year badge, it was like, man, this man has seen everything from the BlackBerry to the flip phone. I remember touching the first foldable phone. I forgot the name of the company that it was. But to see locks to uh, portable power stations, you name it. They even have this new product out now that really has my attention called Clicks.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but basically it's like the old school BlackBerry. You put it in your phone, so those original buttons of the BlackBerry feel. So this is one of my favorite products that I got out there. So yeah, just to see that technology, 14 years, God has been good.
Mm.
So that's it.
Awesome. Okay, don't have Florence trying to do too many things at one time because it is not a good thing. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Um, so I wanna to we've got a couple of questions I think that may have come in. I did see the TD ask a question. So let's talk about what we're testing here today. And then this is going to answer the question. We kicked off a little bit later than we anticipated. So we're running behind a little bit. But what we're testing today is me adding um, comms to my kit. So I've got someone running TD or technical director, someone running panel liaison who helped sort of, even though I still screwed it up, get panelists ready, meaning Roy and Tallboy ready to come on air with me. And I've got somebody else in comm. So they're not in the broadcast. they're literally behind the scenes, but they're talking with they can talk with each other, they can talk with us and tell us information. I can talk back to them as well off air while we're still on air. And that's really what we're testing. And I for the first time experienced this in my YouTube world this week in real. And I was like, this is what I've been hearing about, but I didn't have a level of understanding. Once I experienced it, I was like, there's real value in doing that when you're working with a team because it will help the communication amongst the team in a way that nothing else I had seen occurred. Um, Roy and Tallboy Pleads, I know it's been a little bit different. I don't know if they've reached out and said anything to you in comms that you could hear directly yet, but if not, maybe we want to test that and see if you hear them talking with, and it's not coming through Zoom. It's coming through. I sent you another link and said just click on that
Oh, I
and go
closed that
in.
out.
So
Okay.
if
I
you,
need to go back and open that back up.
yes, please.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
I didn't
okay.
know.
That's okay. That's
I'm
why
learning.
that's why
What
we're
they say, you're gonna
testing.
learn today.
That's
You're
that's
gonna
why
learn today.
that's why we're testing so that they can talk to us. You all can't talk back to them because it's one way. It's listen only for guests. Um, but if you need to know something, that would be the time that they need to tell us something. Hey, we're off time, we're whatever. Um, they could let us know while we're on air without having to put it in public chat. It's oftentimes, especially when we're in YouTube world, there has my experiences hasn't been a real way to communicate just with the panelists, especially once we came into Zoom easily, especially if you're working with the team. So I would love to know how that works for you. I don't know what Tall Boy is doing over. Oh, he's getting his ears. So I don't know. Are you hearing? Have you heard any conversation happening with you?
Florence, Frank wanted me to tell you he said hello.
For real? Like seriously?
I
Yeah,
can hear.
he wants you to know that this is working. He just wants
Okay.
you to know that there's voices
Okay.
inside my head.
Their voices.
So
There are voices inside your head. All right. There are voices inside your head. Okay.
that's right.
Anybody else?
I
Tall
can
Boy's
hear him, but
coming.
I'm just switching over. I didn't know what I was doing, so I'm gonna
That's
do
okay.
this. She just said we're going live. That's all she said, y'all. All right, can you hear me now?
And we're live.
We can still hear you. Yes.
I
Hey,
can hear you, sir.
Tora. How you doing, Tora? Awesome. So that worked, and I think we've proven the point. We did run a little bit late, but we are still getting this done because we're figuring this out. We're figuring this thing out here.
Yeah.
Um. So you having experienced that, hey, Yolanda, glad to see you in the building. This is a little bit different than our normal, than what we're accustomed to. Having Tall Boy, you now and Roy having experienced that, what just your gut feel? What uh, this would mean for you if you're working with a team and you've got guests on your show, you've got guest panelists, and you have a crew that can communicate with them, and you're not dependent on trying to catch a chat message that flew by or something. Any ideas about that? Thoughts about it?
No, I think it's great if you're doing a remote production kind of setup, and then definitely with doing a conference, you definitely need that kind of thing to help out with the things that are happening behind the scenes that somebody is taking care of, or as you said, there's something in chat, Florence, you didn't see it, go look at it, that type of thing. So yeah, I can really see a benefit to that.
It's funny that you say all of this because I've actually been trying to figure out how to create a back room or back channel inside of the streaming software that I use. And I kind of have a green room set up, but I have not figured out how to actually get the audio right for the clients that I have. So this actually might be a new software that if I figure out what you're using, I might just say, hey, I think I might want to I think I like this. This is something different. I only heard the gentleman speak once, and then I think I may have messed up.
Mm, yeah, you put Revis on the back channel, and then he left. Uh-oh, he pushed the red button.
What just happened? He went away. What
He's
just
back
happened?
now, but he's not in the stream. You may have to reassign the camera.
I'm reassigning. I don't know what happened. He just went away.
I don't know.
You there, Corey?
I'm
Our
here.
tall
Can you
boy?
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I don't
here.
know what happened. Like you just disappeared.
Hey,
I
it's
I
tech.
promise you I didn't click any buttons. This time it
Tech
wasn't me.
troublemaker. Stop, tech
Oh,
troublemaker.
my hand's right here, man.
He's the troublemaker in the group. Mm.
Oh, oh boy. Oh my goodness. So I
This
think
is
this
not
has
my
been
circus.
this is not your oh my goodness. I did it. I had to invite these two. So while we're doing this, um, if you have a question on community building, on content creation, on stuff you may have, you're interested in about CES, now is the time to get your questions in. I'm going to give these two fine gentlemen an opportunity to tell you more about where to find their channels, what time they're on, and all that stuff. And I'm going to start with Tallboy. Let the people know how to find you, sir.
Hey, you. That's right, you. You watching? I'm one of the coolest dudes that you might ever meet online, or as Florence says, these digital streets. If you're looking to simplify technology, you may not understand technology. You might say, this technology goes over my head. I ain't got time for all of that. We do a live show. When I say live, we like to start on time, not CP time. If we start late, that means something's wrong. But what I'm trying to explain to you is we share with you what is coming down the pipeline. We find a couple of articles, we try to have guests, and we allow you to ask questions in real time. We have an animated cartoon character named TBJ. Remember, what was it, Fat Albert back in the day? Well, we have something like that similar on our show. And we also like to expand your vocabulary and expand your mind with our word of the day segment with Revis. And like I said, the goal is for you to walk away saying, man, I did not know that this was happening, from self driving vehicles to dynamic pricing to flights. You know, what's going on with the airlines. I'll give you this one tip you probably didn't know. Certain airports will allow you, if you remember pre 9/11, you could go to the gate and go meet your loved ones at the gate. They now have at certain airports where you can meet your loved one at the gate as opposed to waiting for them at baggage claim. So we talked about
Mhm.
this on the show. And so if you're looking for that type of content, it's called the Lab Tech Show. Once again, because I know you're not paying attention, pull out your phone or write it down on a piece of paper. The Lab Tech Show on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And if you want to learn more, go over to the website labtechshow.com. So the only difference is the Lab Tech Show is on YouTube and the website is labtechshow.com. All right, that's it.
Awesome. So you guys got
This man
one.
want
Now
me
you get number two. Awesome,
to.
awesome, awesome.
Hey, take
I
me through there. Take me through there.
love it.
I
Roy,
got
what
him.
about
I
you? What
got him.
about you, sir? What's happening with you? Where can people find you?
And I'm not hearing Florence. She's talking.
Not here in Florence either.
Are you
That's
hearing me?
because
Okay.
Florence muted herself again. Hashtag mute nation.
Florence, you're immutable. That's anyway. Hey, I'm Roy. I'm Tech Troublemaker. My channel's Tech Troublemaker. And each Tuesday night at 9 p.m., I go live. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. I go live and I try to make all the content creation mistakes so you don't have to. And so I do have guests on. I try to get expert panelists on to come talk about different content creation topics, whether it be email marketing or how to create better thumbnails or just how to get through a full-time job and content creation at the same time. So it's, if those are the kind of challenges you have, come watch the show. You'll see it. And hey, come hang out in the chat. We loved it. We got a fantastic community over there. So I love when everybody shows up in the chat. And sometimes I just make a lot of mistakes, and that's the part that people watch for to see if I'm going to make a mistake. So, and that's me.
People do not watch.
Lawrence is muted.
Florence is muted. People do not
She
watch.
just got to
to
have
see
her
if-
hand on the mute button.
I
She just
gotta
got to
have
put
my
her hand on
the
the mute.
mute button. People do not watch
put a
to
little
see if
sticky
you're
note.
gonna make a mistake. They do not watch to see if you're gonna make a mistake. That is not the fact. So I'm
I
so
lean
excited.
into them. I don't care.
I am so thankful. I want to thank Yolanda and the Emotional CEO and Micah Flemings and Tora, Just Tornado, for coming through, watching me make mistakes, like continuing to mute myself. I want to thank the crew in the back, Josh and Frank, who are helping us with this. Thank you all for what you've done. And of course, I want to thank my guests, both Tallboy and Roy, for coming through. I pulled this together very quickly today, wanted to test it, and I appreciate it. And Laura, I'm sorry,
Hold
I
up, we
did
done?
not mean to. Well, no, we got more to do after we go off. Laura, I did not mean to overlook you. Laura, you are, thank you for coming through as well as I try things that I've never tried before. So I appreciate it. And with that, we're going to go off the broadcast where we're going to stay behind the scenes talking so Florence can learn how to do this a little bit better. Thanks, everybody, for coming through, hanging out with us today. Be well. Just a reminder that the summit will start on the 2nd. You can go to my website. If one of the moderators can drop the link in chat before I hit this button, go to my website. You can register. It's 8 days, 8 speakers, 8 topics, all around community building that I'm so excited about. And spoiling the beans, a couple of the folks who were in chat are some of those guest speakers. This is something I do every year in February. To celebrate Black History Month, and those leaders and creators I know that are interested in the same things I'm interested in and talking about and leaning in. So excited to have you there. And I see not the right thing being, hold on. I'm going to do this. 1 second. I'm trying to type
Careful,
and
she's
talk.
taking over her show.
No, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. It is not a good thing.
So I got a question. Nobody had no questions about CES, or they just don't know
Nobody
what
had,
CES
I don't
is?
see any questions.
Wow.
Our crew has not posted any questions that anyone asked, so it's all good. And for some reason, my Stream Deck went sleep. Oh, there it is. It woke up. So no one has asked questions about CES. So, we're
Just
not going
gonna
to make
call
them.
you Mr. CES.
Yeah, just call him
This
Mr.
is-
CES.
We're gonna rename you Mr. CES.
Man, I wish I was.
Congratulations on 15 years of continuing to
Yeah.
go and bring back knowledge that people needed to have. So congratulations on that as well. And just keep doing it. Somebody I know says, think the way you said, luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. So you're doing the preparation, you've made the opportunity. People just need to show up and take advantage of it.
You're right.
People just need to
Yep.
show up and take advantage of it. I mean, it's just that simple.
I
So-
try to break it down as easy as I possibly can. If your grandmother can understand, I know you can.
All right. Well, we're going to say good night and then we're going to hang out and do some debrief real quick here together. Again, thank you all for coming through. We'll see you in the next live stream or the next recorded video somewhere in these digital streets. Be well, everybody.